this fast-paced world, it's easy to lose sight of who we truly are and what we are truly capable of. But let me tell you, your potential is limitless, and it starts with understanding your worth and purpose. Here are 9 things you must tell yourself every day to elevate your life. Wake up every morning knowing that you are a unique creation, designed with purpose. Your existence is not an accident. You are a masterpiece with endless possibilities. You are not ordinary. Your life is meant for greatness. Recognize that within you is the power to create change. No matter what life throws at you, you have the strength to overcome, to innovate, and to succeed. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a master of your fate. Remember, your circumstances do not define you. They are temporary. What is permanent is your purpose. Hold fast to the vision of your life's mission and let it guide you beyond any obstacle you may face. Growth is not optional, it's essential. Commit to learning every single day. Expand your mind, develop your skills, and embrace challenges as opportunities for improvement. The person you are today is just a stepping stone to the person you are becoming. Fear is a false illusion. Don't allow it to limit your potential. Tell yourself, I am bigger than my fears and I will rise above them. Fear is only a sign that you are stepping into new, unfamiliar territory, a place of growth and opportunity. Your life, your actions, your words, they have the power to make a difference. Each day choose to be a beacon of hope and encouragement. You are a living testimony that others can look to, and your example will inspire them to rise higher. Gratitude is the key to unlocking happiness. Start each day with a grateful heart. Appreciate the small things and thank God for the gift of life, health, and the opportunities ahead. Gratitude shifts your perspective and attracts more blessings into your life. Never doubt your capacity for greatness. You were not born to live a life of mediocrity. Your potential is limitless, and your journey is unfolding according to a divine plan. Believe in the greatness inside of you and pursue it relentlessly. You are guided by a higher power. In every moment of uncertainty, trust that you're not walking this path alone. Divine wisdom is available to you, and you are always supported. Know that every step you take is under divine protection. Take these affirmations with you every day. Speak them over your life and let them become the foundation of your mindset. You have greatness within you, and the world is waiting for you to step into your purpose. The only limit to your success is the one you set for yourself. Today, let your words and your thoughts align with the truth of who you are and what you are destined to accomplish. Say it loud, say it proud. I am more than enough. I am powerful. I am destined for greatness. Every morning when you open your eyes, take a moment to remind yourself of who you truly are. Your identity is not defined by your past mistakes, your circumstances, or the opinions of others. It is defined by the truth of who you are at your core. You are a creation of purpose, designed with immense value, and endowed with unique talents and abilities that no one else possesses. Your identity is not based on what you do for a living or how much you have in the bank. It is rooted in something deeper. You are not what people say about you. You are not the labels they place on you. You are a person of incredible worth, capable of achieving extraordinary things. Your worth is inherent, not earned through accolades or recognition. When you affirm your identity, you are reminding yourself that you are more than the challenges you face, more than the obstacles that may stand in your way. You are a person of infinite potential, and every day is a new opportunity to live out that potential. When you know who you are, nothing can shake your confidence. You are not at the mercy of circumstances, but at the helm of your destiny. Affirming your identity means accepting the truth that you have been designed for greatness, that your life has a purpose, and that you have been equipped with everything you need to fulfill that purpose. You are not here by accident. You have been placed in this world for a reason, and your life holds meaning. The key to success in life starts with understanding your identity. It begins with recognizing that you are worthy, capable, and destined to make an impact. When you affirm your identity, you are taking back control of your life and aligning your thoughts with the truth of your being. This is the foundation for everything you will achieve. Every day, remind yourself that you are a masterpiece, a work of art, uniquely designed with purpose and precision. Your life is not a random collection of experiences. It is an intentional creation filled with infinite potential and beauty. Just as an artist carefully crafts every stroke, every line, and every detail, your Creator designed you with intentionality and care. There is no one else like you, and that is something to celebrate. You are not an accident or an afterthought. You are an intricate creation built with purpose. The very fact that you are alive, breathing, and capable of experiencing this world is a testament to the unique value you hold. Think of the masterpieces of art, the ones that have stood the test of time, paintings, sculptures, architecture, each one a symbol of beauty and excellence. Now, understand this. You are that masterpiece in your own right. Your life is meant to shine brightly, to stand out, and to leave an impression on the world. Every gift you have, every talent, every ability, and even every imperfection is part of the masterpiece that is you. Your struggles and your triumphs contribute to the depth and richness of your story. No part of you is insignificant. Everything about you is insignificant. Everything about you is purposeful. Your experiences, no matter how painful or difficult, are shaping you into someone extraordinary. Remember that masterpieces are meant to be appreciated, valued, and honored. You deserve to see yourself as a rare and valuable creation, someone who is worthy of respect, love, and success. When you see yourself as a masterpiece, you stop settling for mediocrity. You stop allowing yourself to be held back by self-doubt or the opinions of others. Instead, you begin to see your life as an incredible journey filled with potential and opportunities to create something magnificent. In this world, you are irreplaceable. There is no one who can offer what you offer, no one who can live your life the way you can. Your existence is unique, your path is singular, and your impact on the world is bound to be extraordinary. Take pride in the fact that you are a masterpiece, and let that truth guide your every step, every decision. Within you lies an immense power, a force that can shape your destiny and transform your life. This power is not some distant, unreachable concept. It is yours right now, waiting to be unleashed. You have the ability to direct your thoughts, influence your actions, and ultimately create the reality you desire. Often, we forget how much power we truly have. We get caught up in external circumstances, doubting our ability to overcome challenges or create the life we envision. But the truth is, you are far more powerful than you may realize. The power within you is the same force that drives the universe, the same energy that causes a seed to grow into a mighty tree. It's the same power that has enabled you to survive every challenge, every setback, and still stand strong today. This power is within you. not somewhere out there. It's in your thoughts, your choices, your actions, and your beliefs. The key to embracing your power is recognizing that you have full control over how you respond to life's challenges. The world may try to impose limits on you, but you have the power to rise above those limits, to break free from anything that tries to hold you back. Each thought you think is a reflection of the power you possess. Your mind is an incredibly powerful tool, capable of creating your future. When you align your thoughts with your vision and believe in your ability to achieve it, you activate the full force of your power. Your thoughts shape your reality. So if you want to embrace your power, it begins with mastering your mindset. Don't let negative thoughts or self-doubt dominate your life. Instead, choose to focus on possibilities, on growth, on success. You have the power to take action, to move toward your dreams with unwavering belief in your ability to succeed. Every decision you make, every step you take is an expression of your power. You control your path, your journey, your life. You have the ability to overcome fear, to face adversity with courage, and to create the future you desire. It's all within you. You're not a passive participant in your life. You are an active creator, sculpting your world with every thought, word, and action. Embracing your power also means understanding that you have the ability to change, to grow, and to evolve. There is no such thing as being stuck unless you believe you are. With every challenge comes an opportunity to tap into a greater level of power, to discover a deeper strength within yourself. When you embrace this power, you stop waiting for the right circumstances, the right people, or the right time. You realize that the power to create change is always in your hands. You are capable of far more than you know. And when you choose to embrace the power within you, you unlock your true potential, a potential that is limitless, unstoppable, and destined for greatness. Your power is yours to claim. It's time to stop holding back, to stop doubting, and to step into the full expression of who you are meant to be. You are powerful beyond measure. And when you fully embrace that truth, there is nothing that can stand in your way. Every day it's important to remind yourself that your purpose is greater than any circumstance you may face. Life is unpredictable, and it often presents challenges that seem insurmountable. But what truly defines you is not the obstacles you encounter, it is how you respond to them. Your purpose is what gives your life direction, meaning, and power. Circumstances, no matter how difficult, are temporary. They come and go, but your purpose is eternal, embedded deep within you, driving you forward no matter the external conditions. The challenges and setbacks you experience may test your resolve, but they do not have the power to stop you unless you allow them to. Your purpose is your anchor, your compass, and your source of strength. When you align your actions with your purpose, you have a guiding force that is more powerful than any storm that life may send your way. It is essential to keep your focus on the bigger picture, on the vision of the life you are meant to live, rather than being overwhelmed by the immediate circumstances in front of you. Purpose gives you the clarity to see beyond the temporary struggles. It allows you to rise above frustration and fear, shifting your perspective so that you can stay committed to your goals. It's easy to get lost in the moment when things are tough. But when you focus on your purpose, you remember that what you're experiencing is part of the larger journey. Every challenge has something to teach you, and it's through those lessons that you grow stronger and wiser. Your purpose is what propels you forward when everything else seems to be pulling you back. Too often, we allow external factors, whether they be financial issues, personal struggles, or unexpected setbacks, to dictate our sense of worth or our belief in what we can achieve. These things can momentarily cloud our vision, making us question whether we are capable of fulfilling our purpose. But it is in those moments that you must remind yourself that your purpose is not determined by your current situation. Your true worth lies in what you are meant to contribute to the world, not in what you possess or what you are going through at the moment. No matter where you find yourself today, remember that your circumstances are only a chapter in your story, not the whole book. Your purpose is a constant, unwavering force that will guide you through every challenge. When you keep your eyes fixed on that purpose, you gain the resilience needed to push through any adversity. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to reaffirm your commitment to your mission, and every setback brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. You have the power to choose your focus. You can choose to be consumed by your circumstances, letting them define your reality, or you can choose to focus on your purpose, allowing it to define the way you live and move forward. Purpose over circumstance means that no matter what is happening around you, your inner drive to fulfill your calling remains unshaken. It's a reminder that the trials you face today do not dictate your future. The passion and vision you hold for your life do. You are more than what you are going through right now. Your purpose is greater than any challenge, and your destiny is not determined by the obstacles before you, but by the strength of your determination to fulfill what you are here to do. Keep that purpose at the forefront of your mind every single day, and nothing will be able to hold you back. The journey of life is one of continuous learning and growth. To truly thrive, you must embrace this process as an essential part of your existence. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new, to expand your mind, and to evolve into the best version of yourself. Growth doesn't happen overnight, but it happens steadily, incrementally, with each new experience and lesson learned. When you commit yourself to lifelong learning, you are constantly opening new doors to wisdom, understanding, and self-improvement. The world is full of lessons. Some come through formal education, others through the school of life. Often the most profound lessons come not from textbooks, but from experiences, the people you meet, the challenges you face, and the moments of reflection that allow you to understand yourself better. Growth isn't just about accumulating knowledge, it's about applying that knowledge to better your life and the lives of those around you. It's about taking what you've learned and using it as a foundation to build upon, to take the next step, and to evolve into someone even greater. Learning is not limited to what happens in a classroom or seminar. It's about developing a mindset that is open to new ideas, new perspectives, and new ways of thinking. This requires humility. The recognition that no matter how much you know, there is always more to learn. Each day offers a new chance to challenge your own beliefs, to ask questions, and to seek out answers that can deepen your understanding of the world. When you open your mind to learning, you unlock new possibilities that can radically change the direction of your life. Growth also requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. It's in those moments of discomfort, when you feel stretched and challenged, that the most significant growth happens. When you push yourself beyond familiar boundaries, you open yourself to new opportunities and perspectives. You become more adaptable, more resilient, and more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Embracing growth means understanding that it is through the trials and challenges that you become stronger, wiser, and more equipped to reach your full potential. In addition to learning new skills or acquiring new knowledge, personal growth also involves developing emotional intelligence and self-awareness. It's about understanding your strengths and weaknesses, recognizing the areas where you need to improve, and being honest with yourself about what needs to change. Growth involves being willing to look within and ask yourself tough questions. It's about taking responsibility for your actions, learning from your mistakes, and continuously striving to become a better version of yourself. To keep learning and growing also means having a forward-thinking mentality. While it's important to reflect on the past, don't let it hold you back. Let your past be a springboard that launches you into the future. And keep your focus on where you're going. Be proactive in seeking out opportunities for growth, whether that means reading books, attending workshops, finding mentors, or simply engaging in meaningful conversation. The more you invest in your personal development, the more equipped you become to face the challenges ahead and achieve the goals you set for yourself. Growth is a lifelong process. There will always be more to learn, more to experience, and more to achieve. Embrace that fact. Celebrate it. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. And stagnation is the antithesis of fulfillment. The key to success in life is not a single achievement or destination, but the ongoing commitment to evolving, expanding, and becoming better each day. As you continue this journey of learning and growth, you will find yourself more capable, more confident, and more ready to step into the fullness of your potential. Fear is an emotion that can hold you back from reaching your full potential, but it does not have to control your life. Fear, in many ways, is a barrier that your mind creates to protect you from what it perceives as danger, but in reality, it often stands between you and the greatness that lies ahead. To truly succeed and live a fulfilling life, you must make the conscious decision to overcome fear. It's not about eradicating fear entirely, but about choosing not to let it stop you from moving forward. Fear is a natural part of life, but it should never be the driving force behind your decisions or actions. The first step in overcoming fear is recognizing it for what it is, a temporary emotional response to the unknown. Fear may come when you're faced with new challenges, unfamiliar situations, or opportunities that stretch you beyond your comfort zone. It can feel overwhelming, as if it is controlling your every thought and action. But the key is not to avoid fear, but to face it head on. When you confront fear, you begin to realize that it has no real power over you unless you allow it to. Fear is often a reflection of our own insecurities, doubts, and beliefs about what we can and cannot do. When you decide to take control of your life, fear loses its grip on you. Overcoming fear requires a shift in mindset. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze you, start viewing it as a signal to move forward, not retreat. Fear can be a sign that you are about to step into new territory, a place of growth, and a place of opportunity. The more you face your fears, the less power they will have over you. Each time you make the choice to move despite fear, you build confidence in your ability to handle whatever challenges come your way. Fear is not a sign that you are incapable. It's often a sign that you are stretching yourself and growing into something greater than you were before. Deciding to overcome fear is also about taking small, intentional steps to push through it. You don't have to leap into the unknown all at once. You can start by taking small actions that challenge your comfort zone. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the freedom that comes with breaking through fear. You will begin to realize that the fear you felt was far worse than the actual experience. The anticipation of fear often holds more weight than the reality of it. By continuing to take action, you train yourself to handle fear and diminish its power. Another important aspect of overcoming fear is changing the narrative you tell yourself. Often we let fear dictate our internal dialogue, convincing ourselves that we're not good enough, that we'll fail, or that we don't have what it takes. These thoughts are lies. They are the stories our minds create to protect us from perceived threats. But they are not the truth. The truth is that you are more capable than you think. And every time you choose to move through fear, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving great things. Change the story you tell yourself from one of defeat and limitation to one of courage and possibility. Overcoming fear also involves learning to trust yourself. You have faced challenges before and overcome them. You've experienced moments of uncertainty and doubt, but you made it through. This is a reminder that you have everything you need within you to rise above fear. Trust that you have the inner strength, the wisdom, and the ability to handle whatever comes your way. Fear thrives on doubt and uncertainty. So the more you trust yourself and your capabilities, the less fear will have a hold on you. Fear often leads to hesitation, but hesitation leads to missed opportunities. Deciding to overcome fear means choosing to act in spite of uncertainty. Every successful person you admire has faced fear, but they chose to move forward anyway. They didn't let fear determine their actions. They took charge of their destiny. The road to greatness is not a path devoid of fear. It's a path where fear exists but does not hold the power to stop progress. Overcoming fear is a practice, a decision you must make every day. The more you decide to confront fear, the more you realize that fear is not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced. It is through fear that we grow, learn, and evolve. Fear is a sign that you are pushing beyond the boundaries you've set for yourself. So choose today, right now, to decide to overcome fear. Every time you face it, you come one step closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. You have a unique ability within you to make a difference in the lives of those around you, whether you realize it or not. Every word you speak, every action you take, and every decision you make has the potential to influence someone else's life. The truth is, we often underestimate the impact we can have, thinking it takes extraordinary acts or grand gestures to make a difference. But the reality is that the smallest moments of kindness, encouragement, or support can ripple out and create lasting change. Each day you interact with people in your family, your community, your workplace, or even in casual encounters. Every one of those interactions is an opportunity to impact someone's life in a meaningful way. You don't need to have a platform or a large audience to make a difference. The power to affect others exists in your day-to-day connections. A smile to a stranger, a kind word to a colleague, or lending an ear to a friend can completely alter the course of someone's day and sometimes even their life. Sometimes we think that to make an impact, we must have all the answers, be perfect, or achieve great success first. But the reality is that your influence doesn't depend on your perfection or achievements. It comes from your authenticity, your willingness to connect, and your ability to show up as your true self. People are drawn to those who are genuine, those who listen, and those who offer support without expecting anything in return. Your ability to impact others doesn't require you to have all the knowledge or expertise in the world. It only requires you to be present and compassionate. In fact, your struggles and challenges can also serve as powerful sources of influence. When you share your experiences, whether they are moments of triumph or times of adversity, you create a space for others to connect with you on a deeper level. Your vulnerability can inspire others to open up and find strength in their own journeys. You may not even realize it, but by being transparent and real, you give others permission to do the same, creating a ripple effect that encourages growth, healing, and empowerment. Impact doesn't just come from what you give, but also from how you make others feel. People remember how you made them feel more than they remember what you said or did. A simple act of encouragement can inspire someone to pursue their dreams, while an offer of support during tough times can give someone the strength they need to keep going. When you speak life into someone, you are planting seeds that can grow into confidence, hope, and action. You may never fully understand the depth of your influence, but rest assured, it is real and profound. You have the ability to create positive change on a larger scale as well. When you begin to impact individuals, you contribute to a collective shift in your community, your workplace, or your circle of influence. When you inspire others, you empower them to also go out and impact others, creating a powerful cycle of positivity, motivation, and encouragement. The way you live your life, the choices you make, the values you hold, and the way you carry yourself serves as a model for others to follow. Your actions, no matter how small they may seem, have the potential to lead by example and spark change in the world around you. The impact you have is not bound by limitations. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment to start making a difference. The opportunity to positively affect others is available to you right now. Your thoughts, words, and actions are powerful tools. And when you use them intentionally, you can influence the people you encounter in ways you may never even know. Just one act of kindness, one moment of understanding, or one word of encouragement can change the course of someone's life. The ability to impact others is within you. You may not always see the immediate results, but the influence you have is far-reaching, and it can have a profound effect in ways you never expected. The power to make a difference is not limited to a select few. It's within each one of us. You can change the world, not by being famous or wealthy, but by being kind, compassionate, and intentional in every interaction you have. Every day, you are given the chance to leave a lasting impact on the lives of others. Don't ever underestimate the value of your influence. Gratitude is not just a simple act of saying thank you, but rather a deep and powerful practice that has the potential to transform your entire life. It's a mindset, a way of perceiving the world that shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. In a world often driven by desires for more success, more positions, more recognition, gratitude is the antidote that helps you find contentment in the present moment. When you cultivate gratitude, you open your heart to the richness that already exists in your life, allowing you to find joy even in the simplest of things. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you begin to notice the abundance around you. You start to see the beauty in everyday moments, the laughter of loved ones, the warmth of a home, the simple pleasures of nature, or the kindness of strangers. Gratitude trains your mind to look for the positive, to search for the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. This shift in perspective is incredibly powerful because it directly affects how you experience life. When you choose to be grateful, you focus on what you have rather than what you don't have. And that in itself is a source of immense happiness. The act of practicing gratitude creates a ripple effect of positivity. The more you focus on what you're thankful for, the more reasons you find to be grateful. It's like a snowball that keeps growing and gaining momentum. When you express gratitude, you also acknowledge the good in your life, which opens the door for even more good to flow in. Gratitude has a way of multiplying your blessings, because the more you appreciate what you have, the more you invite opportunities for growth, joy, and abundance into your life. Gratitude also strengthens relationships. When you show appreciation for others, whether it's a kind word or a thoughtful gesture, you build deeper connections. People want to feel seen, heard, and valued. By expressing gratitude, you not only uplift others, but you also strengthen the bond you share with them. The simple act of saying thank you can build trust, reinforce love, and create a sense of belonging. In a world where many feel disconnected, practicing gratitude nurtures the connections that matter most. Gratitude also has profound effects on your mental and physical well-being. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. By shifting your focus away from what's going wrong and instead focusing on what's going right, you train your brain to respond to challenges with a sense of calm and resilience. Gratitude promotes a sense of peace and contentment, reducing the grip of negativity and helping you navigate life with a more positive outlook. In addition to boosting mental health, gratitude also has a positive impact on your physical health. When you are grateful, your body responds by releasing positive hormones like dopamine and serotonin, which are linked to feelings of happiness and well-being. People who practice gratitude tend to sleep better, have stronger immune systems, and experience greater overall health. The simple act of acknowledging your blessings contributes to a sense of balance and harmony in your life. Gratitude also nurtures a sense of purpose. When you are grateful, you begin to recognize that life itself is a gift and that every moment holds meaning. You start to appreciate the journey rather than just focusing on the destination. Even in difficult times, gratitude helps you find lessons and growth in the struggles, helping you see challenges as opportunities for learning and transformation. Gratitude grounds you in the present moment and connects you to the deeper meaning of life. By practicing gratitude daily, you change your entire outlook on life. You learn to embrace life with open arms, knowing that everything you need is already available to you in some form. Gratitude is a choice. And when you make that choice every day, you begin to transform your perspective and your reality. You realize that happiness doesn't come from external circumstances, but from an internal decision to focus on what you already have. In this way, gratitude truly is the key to happiness, because it is through gratitude that you find peace, joy, and fulfillment in the present moment. You were created with purpose, potential, and a destiny greater than you might even realize. Every part of you, the way you think, feel, and interact with the world, has been designed for something remarkable. There is greatness within you, not because of what you've accomplished, but because of who you are and the possibilities that lie ahead of you. It's not a matter of luck or chance. You were intentionally created to leave an imprint on this world. The very essence of your being, your dreams, your desires, and your strengths are all part of a larger plan to achieve something incredible. From the moment you were born, you were given everything you need to achieve greatness. The qualities that make you unique, the passions you carry, and the obstacles you've overcome have all shaped you into someone capable of achieving extraordinary things. But greatness isn't something that is handed to you or awarded after a single achievement. It is something that you carry within you every day. It is a mindset, a belief, and a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. When you recognize that greatness is already within you, it becomes easier to step into the power of your potential and begin living in alignment with it. The world often tells you to look outside of yourself for validation, for success, or for happiness. But the truth is, everything you need to achieve greatness is already inside of you. You have been equipped with talents, skills, and qualities that, when nurtured and honed, will allow you to create a life of purpose, success, and impact. The experiences you've had, the challenges you've faced, And the lessons you've learned have all prepared you for the journey ahead. Every setback was an opportunity for growth. Every struggle, an opportunity to build resilience. And every moment of doubt, an invitation to build confidence in your own abilities. Too often we compare ourselves to others and forget that our journey is unique. The greatness within you is not meant to mirror someone else's life or achievements. Your path is different, and that is something to be celebrated. Your greatness will unfold in its own time and in its own way, but it requires trust in the process. It requires patience with yourself, perseverance in the face of challenges, and a commitment to never give up on the dreams and goals that lie deep within your heart. To truly embrace your greatness, you must stop doubting your ability to succeed. You must release the limiting beliefs that tell you you're not good enough, that you're not capable, or that your dreams are too big. The truth is that you are more than capable of achieving everything you set your mind to. The only thing standing in the way of your greatness is your belief in yourself. Once you fully believe that you are designed for greatness, you will find that doors open, opportunities arise, and your life begins to align with the desires and dreams you've always held. Greatness is not a destination. It is a way of living. It is about consistently choosing to show up as the best version of yourself every single day. It's about taking responsibility for your growth, your actions, and your choices. It's about believing that every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger, every failure a lesson, and every victory a step closer to fulfilling your potential. When you make greatness a daily habit, it becomes part of your identity, and it drives everything you do. Don't allow fear, doubt, or failure to define you. Remember, greatness is not about never making mistakes. It's about using your mistakes to propel you forward. It's about learning, evolving, and continuing to strive for your highest potential, no matter the obstacles that may arise. The path to greatness is often difficult and full of uncertainty, but it is always worth it. Each step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, is a step closer to the greatness you were always meant to fulfill. The greatness inside you is waiting to be unleashed. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you've been through. What matters is the belief that you are capable of achieving greatness. The world is waiting for you to step into your purpose, to embrace the power that lies within, and to make an impact. You are designed for greatness, and everything in your life is leading you toward that destiny. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that the very essence of your being has been created for something extraordinary. You are never truly alone, even in moments when it feels like you are. Life can sometimes present challenges that make us feel isolated, as though we're walking through struggles on our own. But the truth is, there is always a support system around you, whether seen or unseen. You are part of a larger web of connections, both on a human level and in the spiritual sense. The love, wisdom, and encouragement you need are always available to you if you allow yourself to recognize and embrace it. In times of hardship or loneliness, it's easy to forget that we are not isolated. We may feel as though no one understands what we're going through, but in reality, there are countless people who have walked similar paths. Whether it's a friend, a family member, a mentor, or even a stranger, you are always surrounded by the possibility of connection and understanding. Even in moments of solitude, there are others who can relate to your experience, who offer compassion and empathy, and who can walk beside you in spirit, if not in physical proximity. The most important connection you have is to your inner self. You are never truly alone when you nurture your relationship with yourself. In the quiet moments when no one else is around, you have the ability to find peace and strength within. Your thoughts, your creativity, and your inner wisdom are all resources that help you navigate life. When you trust yourself, you realize that you are always in the company of your own heart and mind. And that connection can provide comfort, clarity, and guidance when you need it the most. There is a deeper connection to something larger than yourself. Many find strength and solace in their faith, knowing that there is a divine presence that watches over them, guiding them through life's challenges. Regardless of your spiritual or religious beliefs, there is a sense that we are part of something greater, a universal force that connects us all and provides a sense of direction, love, and care. It's in these moments of reflection and trust that you realize you are never alone, because there is a power beyond your understanding that is always present, even when you can't see it or feel it physically. The idea that you are never alone is not just about the people around you or the spiritual support you receive. It's also about the world itself. Nature, the universe, and the interconnectedness of all things remind us that we are part of a bigger picture. Every living being, every element of nature, and every experience is part of a vast and intricate web that we are all connected to. When you take a moment to look around, you realize that you are part of something far greater than yourself. And that gives you a sense of belonging. In this vast and ever-changing world, there is a deep, undeniable sense of connection that transcends physical presence. Even when you feel like you are standing alone, it's important to remember that you are connected to the collective human experience. Everyone faces struggles, moments of doubt, and times of loneliness. By acknowledging this shared journey, you can find comfort in knowing that you are not alone in your emotions or your challenges. We are all part of this intricate human tapestry, where each person's story is interwoven with the stories of others. In reaching out, or simply being present, you become a part of someone else's life, offering support, comfort, and understanding in return. You are never alone because you have the power to create connections in every moment. Through your words, actions, and energy, you touch the lives of others and forge bonds that can transcend time and distance. Even when you can't see the immediate results of your interactions, know that your presence and your impact are felt. The energy you put out into the world is always in motion, and you are never isolated from the impact you have on others. Every smile, every act of kindness, and every moment of understanding contributes to the sense of connection that unites us all. No matter where you are or what you're going through, you are never alone. You are connected to those around you, to your inner self, to a greater force, and to the shared human experience. The sense of solitude you may feel is often just an illusion, a passing moment of disconnection from the vast network of love and support that surrounds you. Embrace the connections that exist, both seen and unseen, and know that you are always supported, loved, and never truly alone.